What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Batman Arkham City In-Depth, the combat breakdown. In previous episodes, I analyzed the DLC characters and their unique combat style. But in this one, we'll be breaking down the combat system as a whole. We'll start from the basics and move up from there. Let's get started. Batman Arkham City, like Arkham Asylum, uses what is called a free-flow combat system. Essentially, combat involves you moving from one enemy to another, much like a pinball. The system revolves around two basic moves, strike and counter. Strike is your primary offensive move, while counter serves as your primary defensive move. A successful strike on an enemy starts a combo. The free flow mechanics begin after a combo of times 2, and from this point on, the range of your strikes will be increased. In addition to the standard strike, you also have an upgrade called the critical strike. The critical strike is essentially a buffed up version of your strike. You could perform one if you hit an enemy after your last move is finished. You can perform critical strikes starting at a combo of times 3, and from this point on, all your critical strikes will add times 2 to your combo instead of times 1. Countering is your go-to defensive move when enemies are about to attack. Blue streaks above an enemy's head indicate that they are about to strike, and tapping that counter key will save you from taking damage. A successful counter adds to your combo. In some instances, you may have up to 3 thugs attack you at the same time. In these cases, tapping the counter key times the number of thugs about to attack will counter all of them. As you explore more of Arkham City, you'll notice that enemies might have yellow or even red streaks above them before they attack. These indicate a different type of attack, yellow meaning someone with a blade, and red meaning someone with a riot shield or stun rod. To counter those with yellow, you'll have to hold the counter key while moving in a direction away from the blade. A more advanced move, called the blade dodge takedown, involves releasing the counter key in between swipes. At the end of the animation, you'll KO the thug. Enemies with red streaks cannot be countered, so you will have to move out of their strike range to avoid being hit. Alright, that concludes our episode on combat basics. Remember, these moves are critical in understanding the combat system, so make sure you practice. Of course, there are more moves than just strike and counter, so in the next episode, we'll be covering move variations. See you then.